Kerwood called, and he's been mocking up that 1927 Studebaker Rat Rod that he's building. I guess he's got the old original rear end out from under it and got the rear end in there that he's going to use, which is a, oh, I don't recall exactly. I think it's a posi. Seems like an old Camaro, maybe. I don't know about that. I'll ask him when we get down there. But anyway, they're kind of mocking up a hood on that thing. It's going to have a 5-foot hood. Firewall is going to sit way back against the back doors. That was a 4-door, and he pulled the firewall, pulled the cowl back to the back doors, and it's going to have a big long front end on it. It's going to be pretty cool looking. Anyway, I'm going to run down there and do a little update so you guys can see what's happening. Alright, thanks. See you here in a bit. Bye. What's going on in here?
Well, he got down here quick.
All right.
What do you think?
Howdy, Ralph.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, good.
When'd you get out?
When did I remember.
Oh boy, look at, oh man, look at that. You know, when you said 5-foot hood, it just didn't sound that long.
It's 5'8". It is 5'8" on it. It's going to be 5'8".
Well, it looks a lot longer than I imagined. Oh man, I can't even get it all in frame.
I know.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. You got the fender mocked up here. Look at that.
Yeah, we don't have a running board on it.
Yeah. Splash pan.
You know, I dropped it down so far I can't use those coilover shocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why is that?
Because look where that axle is.
Well, that pumpkin's right up there.
Oh, it's right up in the top.
Right up in there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, and you would have had to go to the frame to the axe.
Yeah.
Can you go down lower,
well,
build some brackets?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to find shorter ones.
Oh,
And
but could you hang some brackets down low?
Not low enough for those.
Really?
No.
They'd be clear down in the dirt, huh?
Yeah, we was gonna come off of the bottom of these.
Yeah.
To go in there, but they won't. Because if you go down that far, see where they stick up?
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah.
See, they're gonna be way up inside.
What if you go lower?
Well, I can't because now I'm down below the wheels.
Oh yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. Well.
So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna see if I can find a shorter one.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I tell you, that is gonna be a wild looking ride, boy. Oh my goodness. You got some. Yeah, that's the rear end you're gonna run, huh? Hey, I forgot. What is that rear end? That was a posi, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a posi.
Of a Camaro? Yeah.
Camaro posi.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
He's going to split that cab and suck it in so the doors meet the firewall.
Yeah.
And the engine's going to set back against the firewall there. And I don't know, he's going to haul pigs and chickens up here in the front, I guess, because he's going to have a lot of room. I don't know.
Sleeping quarters. That's where we'll put the picnic basket.
Yeah. Where's your radiator going to go?
Right up there where the radiator shell
Way up
is.
there, you go up. You can plumb it all the way back.
Plumb it all the way back.
Good. You use copper tubing? Copper tubing?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be cool.
You know, it'll be up underneath the hood.
Yeah.
We're gonna run bars on it. We're gonna use Zeus's in here, so I can pop that shell off.
I've seen them use copper tubing. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll use it all up underneath.
And that's the grill that was on this thing?
No, that's
the radiator
24
shell?
Dodge.
24 Dodge.
24 Dodge. The radiator.
How'd you come by that?
That's the one that I bought from Larry Swanky over there. I bought that Dodge frame, and cowl, and fenders, and doors, and radiator shell, and hood cover. Bought a bunch of parts from him.
Well, I don't know why you didn't use any of that on your stuff, on your Dodge, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But there it is.
Have you done any more finagling on that doodle bug? They had that sawmill on it or whatever it was?
I haven't talked to him lately. I need to talk to him. But I'm
I'll tell you what, I can see your vision now, man.
Can you see my vision?
Oh, man, I can. See what's in your think. 5'8" hood.
5'8" hood, and I'm going to have Don.
And it just wouldn't look right without it. I mean, that's going to make the whole look of the thing.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't look good without a hood.
Right. Right.
I'm going to have Dave do it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great too, from like where you'd be sitting.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of. Oh, that's looking out upon a lot of.
You get the fender thing going.
Yeah.
Long hood.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be chopped 3 inches.
You know what it reminds me of? Is that rig? I think it was a Disney show. It was at 101 Dalmatians where that limousine pulled and just kept coming and coming and coming, the whole long front end on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking out upon a lot of real estate when you look out on that hood. Gaze out upon the Kerwood dynasty. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. Yeah, that's going to turn a few heads.
Yeah, it is.
You going to put a spare tire in there?
I'm thinking about putting, well, these fenders are set up for spare tire. I'm thinking about putting one in each side.
I would. Oh, yeah.
You know,
definitely.
Getting an old spare tire and put in there.
Old spoke rim or something.
Yeah, throw something in there.
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. How much you going to have to take out of that when you split it and suck it in on the back end?
I don't know, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it up here. I'm just going to cut it through here down to this point. Then I'm going to fold it, and then whatever's left, then I'll just take a...
There'll be a little V out.
Yeah, I'll just take and cut a little V out of it, and then I'll fold it in. I'll put the V back up underneath it and clamp it and spot weld it in. But this should fold pretty good.
Yeah.
And I may have to cut it down here, but this body right here is where the original seam was, where they welded this together. Mm-hmm. It's right down through here. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And now that's gonna, when you pull that in, you're gonna have more tire exposed.
Well, what I'm gonna do, well, see this here
in the back
needs to bolt up.
In the front it will.
Yeah, and then in the front, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this, because this is flared here. And I'm going to go up here and I'm just going to pull this and I'm just going to
flare it a little bit.
I'm going to flare that out.
Is that naturally flared on the back like that?
Or
is that?
Well, no, I think this had a little bit to do with it. I'm debating on whether to fix that or just leave it.
I know.
You know, that one there, I got to do some work on that one.
Well,
but I'm going to tell you what.
you could.
You don't want to snag it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to tell you what, that metal is hard to work.
You'd always be walking by there and snagging your pantyhose.
Yeah,
every time you go by there. Yeah,
you're going to get a knot in them.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You'd have a bunch in your panties when you go by there. Yeah. I'll follow you.
But I figure it's going to throw some heat on that because that baby is...
You'll pull that down and tack it together there. Yeah.
Well, it all bolts in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull all that down.
Have you got the running board?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think. Don't I have a running board? No, I don't.
No.
I know I have running boards.
I don't think we do.
Like mine set off a...
What's that little bump there under the door?
That's where the
shock...
the original, where the axle... See where the axle went, the leaf spring went in and tied in there?
And they had to make a little bump out here.
Yeah, that's so you could access it.
So you could
service it.
See?
These things were